Hello, so it's been a minute since I've done like Get Ready With Me, so I thought I would do that. And I thought I would just kind of jump scare the new people here with this head of a, I don't know what you call it, squishy mannequin head. So I thought I would talk about how I made her, because I didn't end up making a video of how I try to make videos like of documenting the process of how I make my different things that I make on this channel, but I didn't do that for her, so I thought I would just talk about it in this video. But let me get started before I just ramble on and don't even get makeup on. I'm gonna start with concealer. I have this is Garnier anti-dark circle roller, and then probably do foundation, and I got my brushes. Okay, I'm just gonna start with concealer. So yeah, I made her for yesterday's video, and I was gonna record making her, but I just ended up not. It would have been such a chaotic long video. But yeah, she's pretty much just like a giant paper squishy mannequin head, because I've always wanted a mannequin head for ASMR role plays, but I just haven't purchased one, and I'm so cheap, so I ended so I was like, you know what, I could just make one. If you know me from like the beginning, I would always try to find ways to like make things or use other things to make up for what I don't have, what equipment I don't have. So somebody had asked like, what is she made of? It's just so she's the same materials that I make all my other paper squishies. The only difference is the core of her has a paper towel roll that I kind of built her on. So here, let me show you. So that's why her neck is so skinny, because it's a paper towel roll, but it's like it goes through her head and down, and then I kind of just from there added the paper, and this is like a whole sheet of paper that I drew a circle, an oval on, and then did the sides, front and back, and taped it together with the sides. And I drew her face, and I tried to make a nose, which is definitely not perfect. She has a lot of little areas that I kind of need to fix up, and I tried to make her lips kind of juicy. And so yeah, I taped her all up, and if you haven't seen yesterday's video, you can check it out. I can link it below. Or if you're new here and you haven't seen, like, I have an entire playlist of paper squishies that I've made. Actually, I don't think I've shown this one on here. This is from a Chick-fil-A bag. But yeah, all the rest of these I have in my paper squishy playlist, and I have videos where I'm making them and then videos where I'm using them. Like I have a paper squishy makeover where I'm doing paper squishy makeup on you, paper squishy hair on you, and a paper squishy notepad and tape measure where I draw you. So I'm just letting those of you who are new here know, but if you've already seen, then you're already aware. You can just skip ahead if you don't like the rambling. But yeah, so I just thought I would talk about that because honestly I don't know what to talk about lately. Nothing new really happening over here except making paper squishies. And yeah, I don't necessarily want like my whole channel to be only paper squishies because I still love making all the other videos that I make, like get ready with me's and all the thing, drawing and regular makeup role plays and stuff. But it is like something I'm really having fun with right now, so it's just gonna be paper squishy era, but I'll still keep making other videos too. But yeah, I have like a whole long list of paper squishies I plan to make. I don't know why I put more because I don't need more foundation. Maybe I'll add some under my eye. It's still pretty dark. But yeah, so I have taken a lot of y'all's requests into account, and I have a list of things I'm still planning on making. And I do plan to make more videos with, I don't know what I should call her. Somebody said like, should we give her a name? I'm like, yes. What should her name be? I don't know. But I do plan to use her in more videos, makeup related, hair related, more massage related, or whatever. The possibilities are limitless. So yeah, I want you to know I am taking your comments into account, and I have like an ongoing list of video ideas, so it's just a lot of ideas, so I can't guarantee your suggestion will be produced quickly. But yeah. Maybe just do some of this. I have this like area with slightly different pigmentation. It's just cracking me up in the comments on the video. Some of y'all had commented that it sounded like somebody was like pressing the mouse repeatedly. That is my hubby back there doing his gaming. I plan to do a blooper reel eventually. Of just bloopers, which is mainly just like me dropping my camera over and over because that's what happens the most. But then there's some moments, like in yesterday's video, where I was just cracking up because it was such a it felt like such an odd experience. Like I made the whole, I like had her set up and everything, and I had like the paper nails on, and I was doing the thing, and my husband turned around and was just watching, and I just was cracking up because it must have looked weird. So I'm just imagining like somebody with no context just seeing that and being like, what is happening? Especially if you don't watch ASMR, then you're probably just really confused. My husband knows what ASMR is, obviously, from what I do, but he's never been an ASMR watcher. So but he fully supports it. He's just like, it's just funny sometimes in his reactions. Some people just don't get the tingles, which I think is tragic, and he just doesn't experience the ASMR tingles. I have gotten that question before, like if I get tingles from my own videos. I'm like, no, it doesn't work. Like psychologically, I feel like that's probably impossible. I only get the tingles watching somebody else, because if it's myself, I'm like automatically like the tingles are not a thing if you're watching yourself. But where was I going with that? But I feel like I have a good enough idea of what I enjoy watching other people do, that I feel like that's what helps guide me. Is like, even though I'm not getting the ASMR experience from my videos, I still know that whatever concepts I'm doing are tingly when I see other people do it. So it's not like I can test out my content. I just have to go for it and then see how y'all respond. This is the Morphe bronzer. Glamour Bronze. It's probably not even a thing anymore because it's old, but whatever their newest stuff is, this is probably similar. I like that it's buildable. It's not super stark. So you can just kind of however much you need. Oh my goodness. One of you had mentioned that I can finally hot glue this because I was using my hot glue in the soda can back video. And yet I still haven't hot glued it. But yes, I can in fact hot glue it now that I have hot glue gun. But it didn't come off. But normally, I'm not even gonna try to, somehow it stayed on. But usually this like goes flying off, that's why I said that. And I just haven't fixed it. Okay. Going in with this blush that I've been loving lately that I got given to me, called Stellar Pink by the brand Ione, if that's how you say it. Yeah, I'm planning on making a paper squishy camera after this for the TikTok. And I'm gonna kind of cheat on that one. There's gonna be something that I'm gonna put in it. But you'll see. I'll include it in a video on here at some point, probably next week if I could get it done today. That blush is blushing. It's very blushing. Yeah, what was I gonna say? There's something else I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I've gotten requests to do a keyboard paper squishy, which I don't know how I will do that. Where like the keys actually work. That would be very tedious. But perhaps. I don't know how you could make a paper squishy key that you press down and it comes back up. We will experiment. Gonna do face powder now. I'm thinking of doing like making a post to ask what questions y'all have, to do like another Q&A, because I think I've talked about doing another one and I just haven't yet, because I did one a long while ago last year. But yeah, because I don't ever know what to talk about, and I'm not sure, like, maybe there's things y'all want to know that I could talk about. It's a lot of powder. We're going in. Okay. Me. Did I just accidentally have him in the background the whole time? I sometimes do that on accident because I don't see, because the record thing is in the way. Okay. I love the way that this powder makes my makeup look. It just somehow makes the makeup come together. This is the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil Translucent. Bare Minerals Original Mineral Veil. Original Translucent. Maybe I should pop on some eyeshadow. This one or this one? This is a palette given to me. Nude. Look, eyeshadow palette. Academy of Color. Should I do pink or orange? Pink. That's what I've been, either it's orange or pink. I'm gonna do pink. I need to brush my teeth. I'm sorry. I did brush my teeth. But then I ate food and now there's stuff in my teeth. Like, I feel like it looks like a lot, but then I open my eyes and it's like, because I have very hooded eyes. Wipe that down. Sorry, it's like let's do my eyes. There's this movie I can't get out of my head that I watched. I mentioned this in the St. Patty's Day video. It's called Redeeming Love and it's on Netflix and it's so good. It's like I'm so bad at time frames. I don't know what specifically time, but it's like set in the olden days, like a Little House on the Prairie type time period, and it's got some really heavy storylines, I will forewarn, but yeah, the gist of it is like this farmer boy that ends up marrying a prostitute and just showing her what real love is, pretty much. But it's like a very in a nutshell, but it's just a beautiful portrayal of God's love for us interwoven throughout the whole movie. It's just so I just can't, like, about love and forgiveness and being slave to sin versus being free in Christ. And I could just go on and on. I'm really struggling with this eyebrow pencil. This one, ever since because I just recently bought a new one, and it's like very jiggly. It doesn't stay put. It like keeps going back in. Okay. It's the door. Does anybody know how to make a pocket door not jiggle? Because our bedroom door is a pocket door, but anytime any other doors throughout the house are being opened, because of physics and airflow and whatever, it automatically makes our door like bang against the door frame. And I want it to not, but I don't know how to make it not. I just want to full on nail a whole separate door on there and just not even use the pocket door if it's gonna bang around like that. Sometimes it's just a jump scare, especially if you're trying to take a nap. And I'm like wondering if I can just buy like a strip of felt and like hot glue it to some part of the door that's banging against the door frame and make it not. But then I imagine that would make it really hard to open and close, because then it would be like all this friction. I don't know. So I use the e.l.f. Lash Loud Volumizing Mascara, and I go in with a layer of the old one, and then I go in with the new one, just because I like to use every last drop. And I like to layer it on real good. The sun is very pretty coming in the door. It's like about to be golden hour. There we go. I accidentally just kicked her. Oops. I just needed to get some toilet paper so I could get my lips. My leg's falling asleep. Okay. I could just do some glossy ones. Oh yeah, I forgot primer. My glossy go-to is this Flawless Shimmer lip gloss that somebody gave me from Bath & Body Works. Okay. Okay. I try to be gentle with my thin, fine hair. Would you guys care if I like had a friend come on and I just did like hair, just kind of brushed her hair, played with her hair? I was thinking about having my friend borrowing her hair. She has long, silky hair. I love when my hair actually has some like texture to it after I've had it in a bun. But if I go out like this, it'll only stay like this for an hour or two, and then I'll just go back to like pin straight. You can definitely see the bun line. I never really know what to do with my hair, so I kind of just either leave it down or I put it in a bun or a claw clip. But did I miss anything? I think I'm just gonna keep it basic. This is the usual makeup routine. So, well, I say usual. It's usual if I am doing a full face of makeup. My usual is literally just dab on a little bit of concealer, mascara, and eyebrows. But this is if I do a full face. So, alrighty. Thank you for joining me in this get ready with me. And I feel like I'm forgetting to say something, but let me know in the comments below your thoughts or whatever. And I will see you next time. Bye. Bye.